Good morning, folks, to the 15th of July 2025. Gonna take a little look here this morning at a project that they've been working on here for a couple of years. The city of Kalamazoo and other developers. It's called At River's Edge. It's a $55 million project, and it's right down here. We're going to talk about this. Be right back. This whole little area here was industrial, polluted, and blighted. It was raised a couple of years ago, and these nice apartments and mixed-use shops, so forth, were built. We'll talk about this in a second too. Get out of the sunlight. Okay, right here at the little park that they made across from the new project. See some around North Street, East Butler Court, and Harrison. Now, the building that you see right here behind me, okay, this was built here a little while back. There was a gas station here, there was a junkyard here, and it was cleaned up, and this particular facility right here was built. And I believe that has 80 units altogether. Okay, then come over here, this side of the Strasse. These were manufacturing facilities. There was heavy plating company back here. Let's see here, what exactly was there altogether? Large heat treating plant, a chrome plating plant, Kalamazoo tank and silo manufacturing was back here, a lumber yard, a machine shop, okay, a foundry, an ice house, a paint shop, and a grocery store, of all things, and another gas station. And over the years, they were all raised. This area was cleaned up, a little over 1.3 million in the cleanup. And then the new project started right here. I'll be right back. Just to the left is another bridge going over the Kalamazoo River there. And just to the right of that, as you go over the bridge, was the old homeless encampment they had there for several years. Several hundred people were camped out there along the river. And in that field, it was horrible. The city finally closed that whole thing and cleaned that up. It's off limits, so to speak. It's a brownfield area. It still is a brownfield. That has not been cleaned up. It's just there on the other side of the river. But there's going to be 224 rental units here, a gym and a community center. This is put together by the city of Kalamazoo, local developers, and EGLE, which is the Michigan Department of Environment, Great Lakes Energy. They call it EGLE. Again, these units at East Ransom 525, these were built at a cost of $14 million. And yes, they do have 80 apartments. Now, because of the contaminated ground here, the ground under here is contaminated. They did initial cleanup, but they had another idea. Okay, they decided that because of the contaminated soil, they'll just bury it several feet deep and put a layer of gravel, bright orange fabric barrier, and then landscaping on top of it. But underneath, they ran a network of pipes that will carry the toxic gases that are emitted from the soil under these new apartments. And it will carry those toxic gases away, preventing the toxic gas to build up inside the apartment building. So that's their plan, that's their idea. The pipes are all in there. We'll see how this goes. Now, this is prone to flooding. The Kalamazoo River, like I say, is right out the back door here. They claim that they have some barriers built. I can't get back in there and see them, and so forth. Possibly a little wall or something that would keep the river back from filling into this area. Okay, $55 million was raised by the city of Kalamazoo and a couple of other firms in town, and also the Eagle. All right, I'll be right back. I just noticed that all the trees right here in this grove, okay, are big, beautiful old walnut trees. Okay, see the fruit? Some of the walnuts right there. Yep. Pretty cool. And of course, straight ahead behind this building is not only the Kalamazoo River, but the little Veterans Park now, where the old ancient burial ground used to be, and the Arcadia Brewing Company, where the old powerhouse stood right there, all centrally located for business and commerce. Businesses came to Kalamazoo and built on the river. They needed the river for water and also to flush their contaminants into. That's no kidding. All right. Thanks again for watching, folks. Entering Kalamazoo here from the east, looking at the fountain and all the flowers. Yep. Some of the ghost signs back in the day. Old Star Paper Company. And other things. Be right back. Looks like our traffic signals are going to be on our side going through town this morning. Once in a while the dog throws you a bone. My good buddy that is the funeral director, I'm not going to mention names, years ago he did tell me that the early worm gets the bird. That's why we like to get up and at them. They're getting up and at it here. We're going to be doing a little video on this place here in the next week or so. The new downtown arena. Some other things that are going to be going on with that. Look at that way that box truck just pulls right out on you like that. Makes me lock up my brakes. I didn't lock them up. And he had plenty of room, and so did I. All right, see you in the next one. Be a safe driver. Don't be a bonehead.